What is up, you guys? Ben German here with another video, and today we were supposed to be starting a new series, but unfortunately Supercell did update the game today, and I wasn't able to get this sexy ass replay that I was trying to record last night because I was aware there's an update today. But I mean, my recording devices were not working with me, and I was just like, I'm gonna get up in the morning and beat Supercell to it, but that did not happen. Supercell beat me to it. They did update the game pretty early in the Pacific time area, like what was it, like 7:30, 8 o'clock or something like that, and I just couldn't beat them to it. So unfortunately we can't start the new series today, but no need to fear, we will be starting it for sure tomorrow, so be ready and stay tuned for that. But for now, we're going to be showing some loot replays that some new clan members have been doing. One of those members goes by the name of CCHS. Welcome to the clan once again, and he is a Town Hall 8, and he's going to be trying to max out his Town Hall 8, and this loot rate is really going to help things out. He did bring a Barge army to the battle today, and he has a king that is pretty confused on the opposing side, on the defending side, and he's not going to be much of a factor of stopping CCHS of taking every last piece of gold from this village from just attacking those mines with like a quarter of his barge army. He still does have a grip of troops, and he's going to use some of them at the bottom to get through these elixir collectors, and since there was all the gold in those mines at the top, all of the elixir is going to be in this collection at the bottom, and he's going to take every single last drop of this elixir from this very inactive person who obviously doesn't play anymore. It's just on his pumps and mines, just chilling, waiting for someone to take, and CCHS was the lucky fella to actually just run into it and say, I'm going to take this one time for the one time. And he is going to be aiming for that dark elixir drill shortly with some archers, but I think he's going to be picking up the 50% if he can at the top in just a moment. He's not really going to be rushing that dark elixir drill all out yet, and yes, he's going to be dropping some barbs and some archers at the top of the barracks, and he's going to see if he can get close to 50%. If he can't, then it's not going to be a real big deal because he is farming in crystal too. He's not really doing a lot of trophy fishing. He's going to drop some barbs to distract that cannon for a bit, and the archers are going to finish off that dark elixir trail, but there is a little bit of dark elixir still in that storage, and this is a prime example of the lightning spell. He did not drop it perfectly centralized on the throne, so the lightning spell, I mean the old lightning spell would have taken out that king's throne, but the new one is not going to take it out because he didn't put it right on the throne, and that caused it to not take out the throne for another percentage. But he is going to give this guy a shield. He is going for the 50%, but it's just not going to work out. He's at 42 right now, and he's going to get to 43% with his barbs and his archers. A disrespectful point, no, I'm just kidding, just a poison spell on the barbarian king, and he doesn't know what's going on, and apparently the offensive one doesn't either. He's going to be bashing against that wall for no apparent reason. I thought he'd go for the cannon or for the defending king. I mean, he must have had a bad day. He was in range, and he let all his anger out and let that wall have it, but the wall didn't give him another percentage that he also needed, and that's going to give him only 45%. He's going to lose 30 trophies, unfortunately, but it's going to pick up 700,000 plus in loot. So is it really an L? I don't know. It's going to depend on the person if he did want to lose those trophies for the 700,000. Depends if you're pushing or not. And the next raid is going to be by King Julian, my brother, once again the creator of the disrespectful poison, and he is coming in with a barge army as well. He is farming in silver too, and he's going to drop some barbs and archers that are going to get distracted by that king, unfortunately. So more at the bottom, and the queen has been alerted, and the barbs are going to be dropped in another elixir collector and get distracted by the queen, unfortunately, but we'll get back to that in just a moment. He's got some more barbs and some more archers on those mines, and he has already picked up 400,000 plus in loot with just a quarter of his army as well, or half of his army. It doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. He's picking up a shitload of fucking loot, and he's going to take out the town hall with some archers at the top, going to work on that mine on the right, and he's going to be working on the mine and the collector on the left as well. Let's see if he can get to that dark elixir drill, which is probably holding a decent amount of dark elixir in there. He needs to work on his heroes as well, so that would be a nice asset to this loot raid. And the archers are going to be focusing on the dark elixir drill. Hopefully the mortar targets the barbarians and not the archers, and he's going to go back to this collector and finish the job and take out that collector for all the dark elixir, regular elixir that was in there. And he's going to be dropping some barbs on the other collector, and once again they're going to get distracted by the queen, so he's going to drop his own queen. He already has the 1-star, and he is going to pop his queen's cherry, I mean her ability, and that's going to get him to 47%. He's not worried about the 2nd star, he's just saving her health, and he's going to pick up 800,000 plus in resources and 1,500 in dark elixir, and he's going to gain 11 trophies on the contrary of CCHS losing 30 trophies, which is really unfortunate. But he ain't tripping about the trophies, he's just tripping about the resources, and that's really going to help him out max out his Town Hall 9 account. And enough about loot raids, we are going to get into our war attack, our last war attack. We are one of the last 3 people who have attacks left over. We have a P.E.K.K.A in there just in case someone needs it, and 2 golems queued up, one for me and the other one is for Suyash if she does choose to attack. I'm going with she's a she, I don't know. I'm saying she's a she like I already know, but I'm going with that. So when the final lap of war comes around, we'll be right back. So 4 minutes left up in this bitch. We're down by 1 star, and I can only get us 1 star. And it's gonna come down to probably what the update has just offered us is the tiebreaker, which is overall damage. And I'm gonna have to 3-star the shit out of a Town Hall 8 because Suyash was supposed to attack it, but I mean she didn't come through. So we're gonna have to go for that Town Hall 8, which is really fucking sad because I thought she'd attack. She almost 3-starred her first attack, but she just ran out of time, and the Town Hall was in the center, and I'm just so I'm upset. And we are down by 1 star, and the damage is pretty far from each other. We are down by like 8% damage if I'm not mistaken, and we're gonna be forced to attack this Town Hall 8. So basically we're just gonna take the troops to the top, drop a hog on that cannon, and that should pretty much get us to 3-star. I mean, if I don't 3-star this, I'm gonna run around the whole city in my underwear and record it and put it up on YouTube. Take my word on that if I don't get the 3-star on this motherfucker. So we're gonna drop a hog, and that's gonna get the balloon and the dragon out because this guy can only hold 25 troops because he is a Town Hall 8. And we're gonna drop a preemptive poison spell right there, and let's see if the dragon actually, I don't know if it's of how long the dragon stays in there and that's how fast it goes up, or of time the poison spell has been down. So we did drop it early, and it doesn't seem to have done that much damage on the dragon. We could have saved that. What the fuck? Probably for some skeleton traps. I didn't even think of that. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up the raid. And what's funny is the leader of their clan actually also attacked the Town Hall 8 that was left over to 3-star, and I'm doing the same shit right now, and we are spamming our hogs on the archer and the other defense that was right there. I forgot what he was. And we're gonna drop our first heal spell right about there because there is a giant bomb there. I do remember because I couldn't see the replay because the fucking update came through, and this update has just been the worst so far. I don't like it so far. No. And oh shit, we're gonna lose a lot of hogs to the spring traps. It doesn't look like a skeleton trap has came out so far, and we have used all our heal spells. And I think there's a giant, oh shit, there's a giant bomb right there, but our level 5 hogs are gonna push through it, and they're actually gonna stay up. Not that unhealthy. I mean, a lot of them at the top were like at 10% health, but the ones at the bottom are still at like 100%. And we've taken out all the defenses, no problemo, and we do have 3 archers left over. We're probably gonna support our archer queen with them. And this king, I don't know how this king got in the inside, but we do have a lot of cleanup troops, a raid spell just in case we need shit to go faster. And obviously this is going to be a 3-star because if it wasn't a 3-star, I would have had to make a fool out of myself. These hogs are going to jump over, and oh, there's not a giant bomb there. I wasn't sure anymore because I didn't get to see the replay before I attacked it to see where the giant bombs are. And we are at 91%, and this is easily going to be a 3-star. A minute and 14 seconds left, and only 6% to go, 4% to go. 97% has been achieved, and we're going to get the 3-star, no problemo. And let's see if it's enough to get us over in overall damage. I don't think it is. We were down by a lot. And let's check it out real quick. 3 stars in that. Okay, they haven't been attacking, and oh shit, we're down by 3 fucking percent. Whole I'm upset. What the fuck? Yo, I'm upset. Like, I don't know if I'm more upset about the update and it kind of low-key fucking us over, or about Suyash not attacking. But I mean, we're not gonna stand for a minute, so when the war's about to end, we'll be right back. Alright, and we're back with 5 seconds left in the war, and unless Suyash is gonna attack and fucking 3-star the shit out of someone right now, or 2-star the shit out of number 1, it's pretty evident it's not evident anymore. We did lose the war. And this is the first example of how the total destruction law or rule or whatever, screenshot that one time for Twitter, is going to take place. We did lose by 3% in overall destruction. 22-22 was the score. A great war with this is about time, I don't know, and I don't know how to say the last part, but I mean, I'm kind of upset because our players didn't attack, and I'm kind of upset. I'm upset because we lost our undefeated streak. And we did get a little bit of loot, but I am more upset that, I mean, the update was today. Like, we could have taken the tie and gone home neutral about it, but we did take a loss. And what sucks is a lot of my clanmates weren't informed about the update, so they didn't go all out in their attacks. And I'm not trying to make excuses, but I am bitching about it. I'm not even gonna lie. I am complaining. I'm bitching about why they implied this 2 hours before our war was gonna end. Like, I thought our war would be over by the time the update would come out, but it wasn't. But at least we're going to get our golems up to level 4. Our king will go to 15 shortly. And let's get back to the upsetting update. We're going to check out the #1 player in the world and check out his sexy ass walls. And this is him live and at the moment. But at the moment of the update, when it first came out, this was his base. When his walls first went from 11 to 11, because the wall level didn't change but the color did. When his color changed, that was his base, and this is his new base. His new base is a new base, and I think he added his walls because it looks, obviously it's different. but it looks a little bigger to me, and I'm not completely sure. I'm not about to sit there and count 275 walls and see if I'm accurate or not, but that's my theory. I think he gemmed up all his walls because he is the #1 player in the world, and he can't be a noob with some level 2 walls chilling around. And I kind of just wanted to show you guys that. That's going to wrap up today's episode, guys. Don't forget to like, comment a composition you want me to use in tomorrow's series below, and subscribe for daily sexiness on your notifications on YouTube of me posting. I hope everybody has a great day, and don't forget to come back tomorrow and keep clashing with Ben.